Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back on my channel. We do mainly Bath and Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content, but in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Rapunzel Fine Fragrance Mist from the Disney Princess Collection. In case you missed it, I do have reviews up on my channel already of Aurora, as well as the Snow White Fine Fragrance Mist. You guys can find those on my channel or in my reviews specific playlist. I will have a review of Life's a Fairy Tale as well as Mulan. I just need a little more time to work on those reviews, but if you're new to my reviews, I do a full day's wear test and write down very detailed notes, and I will give you guys how I liked the fragrance on a scale of 1 to 10 with longevity, and how I actually liked the fragrance, and then like an overall score of 1 to 10. And then I will also rank these against the other Disney princesses that I've already reviewed. Not the first collection, but of this second collection at the end. And then when I'm done reviewing all of them, I will re-rank all of them in a separate video, including the princesses from the first launch. So, like I said, we are reviewing Rapunzel. The packaging on this is absolutely gorgeous. We have the little princess profile that reminds me of a pressed penny. And then we have the little suns in the four corners of the boxes here. And then the beautiful purple ridged cap. So beautiful. This collection does retail for $18.95. So if you want to have a free reward, you can use your free reward on this. On the back, it says creative, spirited, and positive. And then this one has notes of glowing sundrop flower, rich nectar, and golden musk. And it says courage opens every door. Just a reminder, everyone's sniffers are a little bit different, and our skin chemistry does change the way a fragrance performs or smells. So this is just a kind of a guide to decide whether or not you want to go out to the store and smell these for yourself, or maybe pick them up. But yeah, just remember everyone's opinions are different, and scent is very subjective. And these are made in batches, so one batch could be super strong and one batch could be super weak. But like I said, I spray this about maybe 15 times, a little on my skin and a little bit on my clothes, because my skin chemistry does transform the fragrance a little bit. Let me just spray it right in the cap and give you just like my first thoughts upon the first spray. To me, I don't get a lot of the musk in this one. To me, it's just a really floral with that like nectar that like deepens the fragrance. And to me, even on my skin and my clothes, I get a lot of like a sunscreeny, suntan kind of lotion scent, and I really like it. That is right up my alley. But I first sprayed this one at 6:50 in the morning, and this one's pretty strong on the first spray. If you spray a lot on the first spray, you'll be like, ooh, and you're kind of smoking yourself out a little bit. But the musk to me is definitely on the back burner. I get like a very tiny bit of musk. I don't know if it's my skin chemistry that like hides the musk, because I hate musk and I can detect musk in pretty much anything that there is musk in. And like if you musk and clean musk, those two scents are like an immediate no for me. But this one to me, I don't really get musk, and if it is in there, I can't detect it, so that's a good thing. So on my skin, I get a bright sunscreen summery kind of scent with just a little bit, a hint of a kind of sweet floral. And this one definitely doesn't have a lot of like projection to it. It's pretty strong on yourself when you first spray it and while it dries down, but the actual projection is not like super great. So if you're all the way across the room, you're not going to be able to smell me, but if you're next to me, you'll be able to smell it. It's kind of a for you fragrance, if that makes sense. So I first sprayed at 8:50 in the morning, and at 8:12 it was fading a little bit, but it was still like a 6 out of 10. When I first sprayed it, it was really strong, like a 10 out of 10. And then after about 15 minutes, it does die down to like an 8 out of 10. And then at 8:12, which is about an hour and almost 30 minutes later, it was like a 6 out of 10. And then at 9:15, it was completely gone on my clothes and my skin. I could not smell this one anymore. So this one only lasted about 2.5 hours. So this one might be one that you have to put the little mini in your purse and reapply throughout the day. But again, these are fine fragrance mists, so I don't expect too much out of them. But this is going to be such a great summery fragrance for me. I love it. I think it's really beautiful. The nectar is super nice, and I get just like a a nice summery floral moment with maybe just like a little hint of musk. But musk is definitely not on the forefront like If You Musk or Clean Musk to my nose, because those are two scents that I literally cannot stand and I have not touched since I reviewed them because I do not like them literally at all. So yeah, pretty good for the actual scent, but the actual scent longevity is about 2 hours. So let's rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 for personal scent preference. I love this scent. I think it's really great. There's not much I would change about it. Maybe no musk at all, because I can smell just like a tiny little bit in the cap. On my skin, I don't get much musk, but that's just my nose and my sniffer. So if I could change something about it, it would just be the musk. So since it's not perfect, I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. And the longevity at like 2 hours, I got to rate it like a 6 out of 10. No, 5.5. We'll give it a 5.5. Because the other fragrances in this collection, if I remember correctly, lasted a pretty decently long time. Mulan lasted, well, I don't want to spoil that, so I'm not going to share how long Mulan lasted. You know, maybe these are all kind of lasting like 2.5, like 3 hours. Snow White lasted for like 4 hours, so I can't rate it as high as Snow White. Okay, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'll be nice. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for the longevity. So my overall score would be like a solid 7 out of 10. I don't remember what I rated these other ones, but I wore this one after I wore the other two, which I'm going to rank these. So in last place out of the three, I think I'm going to put Aurora just because I'm so rosed out. But it is a nice, sweet, pretty rose fragrance, and I can still smell it in the cap from when I reviewed this last week. So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, it didn't last super long on my skin or my clothes. But for actual scent, this one's going to be in third. Nothing wrong with it. I still love it, and I will find myself wearing this one. But these other two scents I just like better. And then in second place, we have Snow White, which I had a few people comment that they did not like this one at all. And it had like a rotten scent to it. And I love it. I think it smells really, really good. So that one's in second place, which I have reviews on my channel of these, so I'm not going to go like super in depth. And then taking the first place spot for now is Rapunzel. I really like it. I like it a lot. It smells so good. And it just reminds me of summer, and I just want to smile when I smell it because it just smells like summer and like a little bit of a suntanny, sunscreen, summery kind of vibe with a little bit of a sweet floral. So I like it. So overall, a big thumbs up. I think all three of these scents are pretty solid. But like I said, I have reviews of Aurora and Snow White on my channel already, and then I will be having a review of Mulan as well as Life's a Fairy Tale coming up very, very soon. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give today's video a big thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Rapunzel Fine Fragrance Mist, and let me know what your rankings are on these Disney princess fragrances. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works fragrance or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!